Yo, yo. What's going on, guys? I'm actually about to sneeze. That's fucked. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. It is feedback day. And today's gonna be awesome because I listen to your guys' music again. So yeah, just remember, guys, submit your song so I can review it. I have some submissions lined up. Just get your submission ready to go, and we'll start doing stuff now. All right. It's black yet again. Sick, dude. There you go. If you guys are wondering, this is the song, or the showcase, I guess, is what it is now. Showcase I was playing, it's by Skeletor. Skeletor used to submit songs to me on Patreon, and they are doing really good. They are killing it right now. Anyways, we are going to do feedback now. So, feedback stream, first we're doing Zwig. Alrighty. Zwig mixing in sound design. You want to sound as pro as possible. Okay. It's like getting a professional mix sound, I guess. You can submit in the Patreon for free. I do like how intense it sounds. There's a submission link on the Patreon. If you type in !submit, submit, it'll give you a free Patreon link. It'll show on there. It's the most recent form. Is that a stolen bass? Cool, man. Good stuff, Swig. Thank you for submitting. I think when it comes down to it, you're making like less mistakes, but the mistakes that you're making are like still significant. I feel like you still have a big problem with clipping. The thing that sticks out to me is that this fake out is clipping, and I don't know how. Fake outs don't usually clip like this, but I can hear the buzzing sound from the clipping. Like you can hear it clipping in this, like hard clipping. Also, like your drums are really muddy and drowned out. Your kick doesn't even sound like it's being sidechained. It is being sidechained. It's just like it's so weak and like not loud. It just sounds so weird. I never had like a bass be louder than a kick. I think this is kind of a sound selection problem. You should find a kick that is more intense and bright. And you can distort your kick a little bit, as long as it's like kind of in the same distorted sound as the gun bass. But you do want to preserve a low end and all that. So like don't push it that hard. But I'm saying you can push it to some degree, just don't distort it too much. Your snare, I don't know why you put disperser on your snare, and you didn't just put a little bit, you put a lot, and it's completely destroying the transient, honestly. Like it sounds like there's a clap and a snare playing over each other, and they're both like dispersored or something. Just generally saying, a clap and a snare don't really layer that well together, because the clap is like a sequence of transients, and the snare is just one transient and like a body. So where a clap has like the sequence of transients all playing at the same time, that's where the body usually sits. And you either want that clappy transient sound or a distinct body, and you can't have both. So that's the issue you have. Okay, it's too muddy too. Up a little bit better, but for one, like all your basses are clashing together, all your basses are dominating the same frequencies, and you don't have a sub bass on like either of them, so they're just kind of like battling for mid's clout. Your drums are a little bit better. I just started like 14 minutes ago, so it's the first one I'm reviewing. That's all the feedback I really have for you, Zwig, so thank you for submitting, and well, speak the devil. We are doing Vexodus next.
I feel like chemistry. Won't let no one come and touch your place. It's the love you give can't be replaced. So now, let me have to do. That's why I spend my life with you. Won't please you anywhere I can. Won't share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is more than enough. No one else, you're all I need. Personality, you. Your smile, your style, so fly. I can't deny. I gotta push on you. That's true. I'm digging you. You make me believe. Your love is the one in a million. Love is the one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me all day long. Your love is the one in a million. It goes on and on.
Andrew, that was good.
Won't please you.
I think your stereo imaging is also something I should mention on here. Okay, I think I have my main notes for you. I know you want to feedback on everything, but honestly, this is really it. You have a really solid song that you can just kind of put out. But yeah, here's my notes. For vocals, I think you did rip these vocals, so you're just getting them as is from whatever software you used to rip them. But you should try to add some kind of like thing to mix it in, like delay or reverb. Those are like really simple things, because tools to like rip vocals out tend to like delete the reverb because that's how they isolate the vocals. It's just a little dry. Like it feels like there should be reverb here because it's supposed to like a big open drop, right? Here it's not that bad. Maybe you could put a de-esser on here. And also, I said the vocals could use some backing. So if you have any vocoding experience, you could try getting a vocoder set up, and that way it has like, you know, a backbone, so it gets supported. And then the master as well. The master sounds pretty smashed to me. I can tell because the non-drop parts are pretty loud. And it is just simply really loud. Like it just sounds really full. It sounds like you did a good job like trying to make it transparent, but still it is pretty damn loud. And while you may not be thinking of like it's not being clipped really loud, you're doing something else which is problematic. It has to do with the stereo image. So I'm not sure what DAW you're using for this, but you're using side content. A lot of your side content is too loud. And I think it's louder than you think it is. Like I don't know if the meters can accurately tell you how loud the sides are, but like if you look at a I don't know what they're called, like a vector scope or something, where it shows like the wideness or everything. The wideness of these basses is so insane that it just sounds completely disconnected from the rest of the sound. And it feels like the sides of my ears are clipping. Like it's really weird. You did something weird. And it makes me think, do you have a plugin that like sums up the left and right speaker and like it doesn't compress the sides individually or something? I don't know. But you're at the point where it's like too wide. It's too wide of a song. Like, especially your bass. Like, this is the kind of bass where it's like too wide. You need to have some kind of thing that's centered. The center is like the attention grabber. If you want to focus on an element, put it in the center. That's why vocals are in the center. That's why basses are in the center. And you just kind of build the stereo around those elements. Like, if you want stereo vocals, you have like a choir, you know, and you make the choir big in stereo. If you have a bass, you add layers that add that stereo for you, or like reverb. You add some kind of utility to make it wide afterwards, like chorus maybe. But you don't make the bass itself like this wide. I do dabble in like making my bass a little bit wide and, like, you know, adding those layers or whatever for wideness, but just simply put, you overdid it with the wideness. And fun facts, wideness has a bias towards high end because it's a lot easier to separate the left and right channel for high frequencies because there's just so many of them. Like, it goes to fucking 20,000, and the lower you go, the like less space there is between different frequencies, and you can hear them phase cancel and yada 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 yada. So it's a lot easier to get that that side like wideness from highs. And so it's mostly what you'll hear is when you turn up the width of a mix, it'll sound brighter. Also, your drums sound like they're not sidechaining certain things, but I can't really tell. Got it on the vocals, so true. Thank you, I'll do that. What do you think of the character of the basses in the fake out and the main part of the drop? I think they sound like fine. I think your sound design is actually pretty good here. Could they be more lasery? Or maybe you should not overproduce it. Also, what techniques would you use to unsmash the master? The last one you said, overproducing. I mean, you kind of already built the whole song, so if you try to work on it more, you probably would be entering the overproducing zone. But no one else, you're all I need. Personality, everything you've been through. But I mean, it sounds good to me, so it sounds fine. The only way you can make it better is if you like literally innovate and have like a really good, well mixed bass. I think a lot of the battle of having a good bass is like mixing it well too. And to unsmash the master, I think the main thing that makes it sound smashed, not clipped, is you have like a high attack release. So it's not necessarily clipping, but it is just making everything really loud and, if it makes sense, like undynamic. Because if you add attack and release to your limiter or whatever's compressing it, it's just going to bring any part that's a little bit quiet up, and it's going to sound that way without any clipping. So your mind's going to be like, why is everything like this loud? You know, shouldn't some things like be distorting? It's like how your brain goes. And also, like, literally your eardrum can distort frequencies. Like, I don't know if you knew that. It can. Your brain has natural distortion, and that's like how brain damage or hearing damage happens. It's because your fucking eardrums distort. Where are these VODs available? I think I have all my my streams on YouTube because I'm already streaming on YouTube. Well, natural distortion is more like unnatural because you don't ever want that to happen to you. Like, that's how your fucking ears die. That's like literal brain damage at that point. Yeah, but that's all I have to say. So thank you, Dexidus, for submitting that one. Good shit. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You had like a few more questions in that message. Lastly, what techniques would you use to fix stereo? Sorry if you're going to answer that. Okay, I think I already gave an answer, but like a vector scope or whatever it's called, where you can see the stereo imaging, just make sure it's not too wide, and also just use your ears. In this case, I think you just made them too wide, like just blatantly too wide. But that's it. Don't judge my song. I don't want to hear any feedback. I just need you to hear me. What do you even mean? What does that even mean? You want me to hear you? I mean, it's not a charity stream, bro. You just want me to listen to your song? No, I'm not gonna do that if I'm not gonna get feedback on it. There's a feedback stream. It says feedback in the title. Geez, Rage. You did it again. Need to hit the copy link thing. Okay, give feedback. I'll just mute you. I mean, fair enough, bro. You don't have to hear it, I guess. But I don't know what the point is of you like submitting would be. Check my question above. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey bro, how do I replace the SoundCloud link from the submission? Turns out the link I submitted was a song that had already been reviewed a few sessions ago. Sorry about that. Haha. Just resubmit. That should be fine. Resubmit with a new one. I'll delete that one. And thank you. Thank you, Rage. I don't need your judgment as music is subjective. Well, what's not subjective is how to make the song and how to balance things. Okay, you can only make a snare sound like a snare and a kick sound like a kick. That's not subjective. There's a lot of objective elements in music. Like, you can't tell me that someone isn't speaking English in a song. It's not how it works. Whoa, bro, so foreigners are inferior? What? What are you saying? What the fuck? Hold on. Ridge, I'll fully comment on it. They don't speak English. You said that what you judge on. When did I say that? What? I said, like, if someone's speaking English in a song, then they are speaking English. Like, it's objectively English if they're speaking English. That's what I said. Like, I'm saying there's objectivity in music. What are you talking about? If someone plays a guitar, they're playing a guitar. If a guitar is really bright, a guitar is really bright. If a guitar is muted and you low passed it, then it's low passed. Like, that's objective. There's no objectivity in music if you don't judge. No, people who think that music has objectivity look for objective answers with the tools they have, and that's why I'm doing this, so I can help people find objective answers to the problems they have in their song. It's like if someone thinks that their song isn't punchy, there's an objective answer to get the results that they want. If you turn down all your drums in the song, do you think it's going to be subjective that they're going to be less punchy? it's like, yes, they are gonna be less punchy. You're gonna make the problem worse objectively. It's a mix of subjective and objectivity. It's subjective when it comes to the artistry of the song, but the actual parts and craftsmanship of the song is objective. There will always be objective rules about what is a chord and what are notes. In my opinion, if you don't want feedback, you should not submit in the first place. That's kind of what I'm saying. I don't know. You want me to just listen to your song and self-promote it for you, but I'm here to make you a better artist, like, in any way I can. If you have, like, issues with your DAW or something, like, I could be helping you. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to Rage's song. What the fuck? Damn. Dude, I don't have much to say about that. That was fucking sick. I like don't have much to say about that at all. Damn. Bro. Goals for this track, a kiss moi. That's fucking hilarious. Holy shit. Bro, that was good as hell. I have like no qualms really at all. Damn, what can I even say about this? Maybe it could use like a stronger motif. You have on the downbeat, you have this like metallic like bwah thing. It's really quiet. If you could bring that to the front more, and that way it would be like more impactful, and it's not just a gun-based song for the 100th time. You could have that bwah metallic scream, whatever it is, sound come up more, and then like a response version of it. So you have like a bwah and then wow or something like that. Like some kind of call response bwah dow bwah dow. Or you can make it into a fancy rhythm or a melody or something. I think that part you could just, evolve to be something more interesting. But it's still really good. It's just like it needs something memorable in it, even though this is a really well crafted song. And I like how you execute everything. You got to think of the memorable parts. Like, what is someone going to remember this by? I think of a lot of songs now like, can you hum it? Because instinctively, everybody that like listens to music, they like hum a song that they recognize. Or when someone says, "Yo, dude, you know that one song by Rage that goes like dun, 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 dun." Like if you can hum it, it's really easy for people to find out, "Oh yeah, I know what song that is." So it's just like a cheat code for music, really. Um, the only real feedback I have is that the bass is a bit muddy, and that's like in the 200. I would say like, mm, maybe like, I don't know, 100 hertz to 200 hertz in that area. It's like kind of strong and it's taking over the sub bass a bit much, but it's like really fine. A lot of songs start out generic. It's all right. You just gotta you gotta chisel out the nice parts. You know what I mean? But no, that was really good. I don't have anything else to say about that. Good shit. Okay. All right, next up, we have Deploy. Also, you can become a paid member and skip the line. I missed your question? Oh, sorry. What your opinion about those repetition generic flow after the fake out? You might need to elaborate. Like, you mean in the song I just listened to?
This I bust like a
I don't know about that one gun bass. Shit.
bust like a
Okay. I like the gun bass here. This is weird because it's like, it kind of does sound energetic, but you don't have a lot of distortion on this shit. I low key, I feel like you need to smash this more of like distortion. Just drive it up. Like, especially that gun bass. I'm talking about sound design mostly in this. Like, if you distort that gun bass more, you might just get like a cooler result. This bass, I don't know about this one. This one just sounds really weird to me. It kind of sounds like a human talking, like wah, or like a duck quacking, wah 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 wah, penguin from Adventure Time or something shit. you just might need to redo that sound. Like, I don't know, it just sounds weird to me. And also your levels between these two gun bases are off. The new gun bass is louder than the other one. And if you just got some distortion, bro, if you just got distortion. Also, it sounds like it's completely unmastered too. Like you don't have anything on that shit. You could make it way crunchier and louder. It sounds like an unmastered song. That's all I feel like I really have for you, man. Sorry. I have 2 more notes. The snare is too bright. I think that's simple to explain. The screen bass is really stereo. Yeah, so when it plays, I can hear like phase canceling happening, and it's like panning between my left and right ear. I'm not sure why it's just the low end, but find whatever's making that happen. It's probably chorus or something, and just take it out. But yeah, that's all I really have for you, man. Thank you for submitting. Deploy. Next up, we have Kaizel. Kaizel. What's up, Kaizel?
As we knew it,
No, not yet, barely here.
will soon come to an end.
Yum. Fuck. What the fuck? What are you even talking about, man? You're distracting me. I know what. This is fucking amazing, Kaizel. If I could just vote to bomb people, I would be safe. What are we talking about right now? What the hell? Dude. I don't know, this song kind of fucking drops like a nuke. Yeah, this is crazy, Kaizel. This is like one of my favorite things you've made. Holy shit. This is amazing, bro. I'm gonna follow you for this. Like, that was a nail in the coffin. For me, fuck. Dude, those choirs are so fucking good. Bro, it reminds me of the choirs in the intro to fucking Space Odyssey. I think it's called Requiem or Dawn of Requiem, I think it's called. And they have really dissonant choirs where it like expands into weird dissonant chords, and I love that shit. I was inspired to make something like that, but I obviously don't have a choir. I think I could probably like make a good attempt now because I have like libraries of choirs. Damn, dude, it's so fucking good. And I don't know how, man. This scream bass, like it like makes a chord. Put my song on. It's better than this. Just skip everybody. I'm better than you. Holy shit, man. You know, you're trying to steal this guy's thunder away. I'll keep this on tab, okay? I'll fucking listen to your song. You were only 2 people away, but because you're so fucking impatient, I'll listen to your little song, okay? What the fuck did you want me to listen to? Yeah, it's fucking... Dude, this has to be bait. Is this why you didn't want any feedback? Oh my. Yeah, sick, bro. I love only hearing the crash cymbal. What does this album art even say? Not his works. I mean, why are your like scream vocals like not bad?
This is not from.
Did he sound like Lemongrab sometimes though?
It's from you. It's the gift of nothing. It's from work.
Bro, that is just Lemongrab. You are Lemongrab from Adventure Time. go, buddy. You are really good. Oh, huge, dude. We definitely need that 24 seconds of delay, but I have no feedback. That was amazing. Thank you. I like, follow, shared, subscribe. I did all the things. I rang the bell notification. Oh, check your thing, your banner. What's your banner, buddy? Oh shit. Oh, bro. What's up with that? What does that mean, bro? Dude, how many songs do you fucking make? These are all like a month ago. I'm sorry, Chucks. Let me see. You're like 2 away. Dude, the barely, I don't know if this guy is even here anymore, but the barely guy actually asked for feedback on here. Like on the submission form, he was just like, yeah, I want feedback on my mix. It's been making music for 8 years too. Agony, you're on thin ice. Bro, I'm on thin ice? Dude, he uploaded this 3 hours ago. So, dude, what? So was this not a troll? Dude, I was totally like thinking it was trolling me. Ah, well. That's damn. Well. Anyways, back to Kaizel. Kaizel. I'm sorry, I interrupted. I'm sorry I interrupted you, bro. Fuck. Yeah, you did fucking amazing on this. A lot of your percussions are just super on point, and the mixing's really good. The low end's like girthy and crunchy. Like shit, man. A lot of stuff you've been sending me, I've been liking a lot recently, and I was just like, it's gotta send something like really good and I'll like follow. I was just waiting for the perfect excuse. I'm like, if this guy gets like 10 in a row, like I'll have to do it. So that's my breaking point. So congrats, man. I'll be listening more. I already like shout a lot of people out that make good music on my stream anyways, but yeah, thank you for submitting, Kaizel. Really sick. Next up, Impaled. Make it 15 in a row. I'll deliver. Make it happen, bro. Make it happen. I do gotta like make some clips out of that because that was crazy. That was a crazy sequence of events.
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all, the reviled blessing, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. Don't spoil my quietude. Everything that matters to you. I am the Dung Eater.
Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? The fucking shit?
Spoil my quietude. Everything that matters to you.
Oh.
The Dung Eater.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I like that.
I will kill you.
Holy shit.
I am the Dung Eater, a scourge upon the living. I must eat more, defile more.
Jeez. Some of the fizz are broken. That's all good. I think that's not a problem at all. Fuck these sounds, dude. These sounds are fucking peak. Dude, that's like one of my favorite fills ever. Like, that's fucking crazy. I love that. Okay, I don't have like that many things to pick apart. I think it's a tad harsh. You have like a layer on the main metallic bass that is like really high, little glittery fucking metallic bits. You could probably turn those down just a smidge because it's a little too bright and abrasive. When you have really really distinct like resonances, it can make it really annoying and actually painful to the ear compared to white noise because they're so thin and resonant. You don't really like resonance when you listen to it, like especially high pitch resonance. So you need to find a way to smartly fix that, because it's totally a whole new set of issues that you're gonna have to fix. Because like a regular crash cymbal that has high end, it's like, okay, I can just turn the crash cymbal down or like boost this range or whatever. Resonant frequencies are completely different. It's like only certain frequencies are gonna sound really loud and piercing compared to others. So like you have to kind of be a little surgical with it. Like you could just literally get an EQ or like a soothe, probably just say, I don't like you, I don't like you, and I don't like you. That just might be what you need to do. Fuck.
Self. Ignorant.
I don't have anything else to say, but take some inspiration from how Sizzy, Kerosene, and Vex You do their basses. So Sizzy, Kerosene, and Vex You. Take notes of how they do their basses and kind of like take notes on how they make it like listenable, and you can get there. Like the bass sound design is already really good, but see like what you could enhance while listening to them, because all three of them have amazing sound design. They have really good mixing, and they've made a lot of songs like this, so this is like right down your alley. But yeah, just take inspiration from them. Super inspired by Deviate and Vex You. Oh, well, you're already halfway there, bro. I mean, check out Kerosene anyways, I guess. He does like a lot of like the metallic stuff sometimes. Sometimes stuck in the quarter note stuff, and sometimes he has the like metallic shit. But yeah. Especially Sizzy too, since he had a whole like rhythm song that was metallic. But yeah, thank you for submitting, Impaled. That was crazy. That was really impressive. Good job. All right, next up we have Jocks. Jokes. Guess what? Just go on time. Evade us if you want, bro.
You tell him I'm God!
Oh, right. You resubmitted. That's right. That's right, bro. Silly old me.
As a result of confusing the real world of nature with neuroscience, there never was a today.
This is fucking nuts, bro. Holy shit. Damn. Oh. Jeez, bro. Fuck. Your first project in Ableton? That's hilarious, dude. Just bang this out. Fuck, dude. Fuck. It's the outro. The only part that I had thoughts on was this part, the metal section. It's just like kind of dull and not like energetic and crazy. I think just adding a few more instruments and having like a lead guitar playing some kind of arp would help. But it just could be more energetic here. But holy fuck, this is crazy. I don't have any feedback for anything else though. Your mixing is great, your mastering is great, your writing is great. It does kind of sound a lot like Nimda, just being real, but fuck, this smashes. And dude, I think you submitted a melodic song like not too long ago too. So you went from making something melodic to tear out, like that's a flex, man. Okay, well, thank you for submitting, bro. And no feedback yet again. Too many talented people in my chat. Can get some newbies. Get some newbies. Get some newbies up in here. Alright, it's Futso. Futso? It's Futso, right? I'm saying it right. Dude, People's surprised that I make jazz sometimes. I'll open a project. I have a few jazz projects that I made, and I don't share any with anyone. Just like ba ba ba. Be a jazz ID? Oh hell no. Everybody would click off. Okay, so you're doing a lot of good things here. You have a really memorable scream bass that has a motif, like a melodic motif, so it's hummable. The thing is, the way you're writing it, even though the notes are good, like the actual notes and the progression is good, the way you're writing it is confusing. And it's not emphasizing what you want to be emphasized, which is the motif, the little jingle, the bah, 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 right? You're not emphasizing it correctly. So you're doing this thing where you have the womp bass, right? Let's call it the rhythm bass and the scream bass. So the rhythm bass plays on the downbeat and it goes womp, and then the scream bass plays its motif. Okay, and then that plays for probably 3 bars, and then the very last part of the bar that makes up the 4 bars is just like something that throws you off. Like it makes you think it's already going into like a rhythm section, but it's throwing you off. Like it plays the scream again into the next 4 bars, which is like the rhythm bass section. I'm sorry, that is the downbeat. So you have the rhythm bass playing. What is this? Instead of it playing just a regular like half note or quarter note or something like that, it's playing like a wang dang 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 thing. It's like stuttering. And that feels wrong because you just had a downbeat with a quarter note before. So why is it different now with the same bass? Like it's making me feel like it's an extra fill, if that makes sense. And you make it, on top of that, you add this melodic scream back, but it's like high pitched now. So now you're emphasizing the snare part when the first 4 bars emphasize the downbeat, if that makes sense. And so when the scream bass comes back again, it feels off because it feels like it's coming in too early. So I would say the first 4 bars are good of this, and the next 4 bars are just kind of messy. Like there isn't a established flow, and I feel like you would honestly just do better if you had some kind of alternating quarter note rhythm thing, or like, I don't know, some kind of bass that is not trying to do weird rhythms. Also, you're not like emphasizing the next downbeat. Like, so you have 8 bars and then you just go right into the next 8 bars. There's no fill or like gap or anything that makes you go, oh, this is the next section again. We're going back to the lead. It's just womp, womp, lead, lead. Like, you're changing sounds. You need to transition it properly. You don't want to jar your listener because you want them to dance to it. You want them to dance to the parts that are heavy. So the rhythm basses, I think your sound design is good overall. Your rhythm basses sound like you have reverb on it, but the reverb is mono, and it sounds weird. Your reverb should be stereo. I feel like if it was just wider, honestly, it would be a lot better. Your drums could be a little louder too, I think. More punchy, impactful. But yeah, man, that's all I really have for you. Thank you for submitting. All right, next up I have Hayato. You're welcome, bro. Dude, you motherfuckers and your chain jingling sound. Activating my inner baby. Like a baby with car keys. This is what it sounds like to a baby if you, like, dangle the car keys in front of them. I don't know about that vocal, but cool. May sing in silence, so sure advice. Pretty much all I'm gonna give you. I like the atmosphere. Very sick. That just straight up sounds like a rooster cawing or cooing. What do you even, what is that called? Like, dude, I just woke up on the farm and I'm about to work on my farm. I opened the game Heyday on my phone. Yeah, I'm not a buildup of this. What am I saying? I'm not a fan of this buildup, is what I'm gonna say. Like, I feel like just a clap that's not giving me a heart attack would be fine. Like a psh, psh, psh. You know, something slow and steady. Like, it's just starting off too strong. We're not making fucking drum bass, are we? Why don't you go for like this like what style is that even called, man? It's like neuro, like not Wook. It wouldn't be Wook, no. But like Wook adjacent. Gosh, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Ugh. It's like really grungy trap almost, but like, how do I even describe that, bro? You guys know like Holly, Frequent, Copycat, like all of them, or like Two Fingers, you know? Like I kind of think of that, you know, like kind of still like dubstep tempo, dubstep vibe, but like really girthy like dubstep basses, but with like drum bass drums, kind of. Halftime, just regular halftime, yeah. Yeah, your kick could be louder. Better build up. There's a weird vocal that came in. Oh yeah, that one. I don't know what that vocal is. So this is what the one I was saying has weird placement issues. I think it's saying kill, but where it's placed, you are sidechaining your vocal, and I can't tell what the vocal is saying when it's sidechained. And what I end up hearing is a mix between the tail end of the snare and hill, and it sounds like someone sneezing almost, or like saying achoo, achoo. What's up? And here too, like the placement is just wrong. If you didn't sidechain, it would make it a lot easier, but I don't know, man. Anyways, thank you for the submission, bro. Much appreciated. Next up, we have Avadis. Yo, Heirlooms, you missed the craziest chatter I've ever had. It was honestly peak. You're definitely gonna see it in a short if you watch it. Someone in chat explain while I give the feedback. Shit, bro. I mean, it is rhythm. I don't hear anything really wrong with it. I think stereo separation on these basses would go a long way. You have one bass that is doing like an offbeat, and your main bass, which is going the normal quarter note thing. Like the bass patch that you have that's the offbeat, make that like wide or pan left and right. Like that'd be something cool. Like that would be what separates it from the other rhythm songs. You know what I'm saying? Think on how I could transition and such. Step one of transitioning a part into another is make the other part first. So if you want a part that's like dark and ambient, make a dark and ambient part. Like don't even think about how it could fit yet. Okay, and then once you drag it in, you'll start adding instruments instinctively, being like, oh, it's, you know, it's still rhythm. I still need to add like a sound like this, or maybe you'll replace a part entirely and then take those two parts and blend them together, like in a separate section. Just have them kind of share sounds, and then you'll have a transition. It's like transitions are really easy. Just kind of think of it like you're bridging two things together. I assume we're talking about right here. Well, let's think about it like in a realistic sense, okay? So we're gonna break this down. You have anything up here we're not gonna consider because this is all just like the drop, and we're not talking about the drop. We're talking about transitions. So you have what, 4 bars of a fake out. I think before this is kind of your intro. So we have 4 bars of fake out and let's say 4 bars of intro. Okay. So that is a combined total of 8 bars. and you want to find a way to make it fit better. So you already have this ambient, weird, like otherworldly sound, okay, and you want to make it into this part where you have a fake out. Okay, well, let's kind of give us more space. We're gonna move the part with anything to the right of the fake out, where we're gonna move to the right, and then we're gonna have space in the middle. So we're gonna just make another 8 bars of this weird alien thing, this weird alien kind of soundscape we made. And then I'm gonna think, okay, well, the drop, you know, it has drums. So I'm gonna add something to the drum elements. Maybe the hi-hat, maybe the kick, maybe just the clap. I'm gonna just add them in, okay, one by one. And then also, because of a bass coming in, I can add my faded in bass that fades in slowly. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. What could I do to kind of tease it better? Well, I could probably low pass the drums or something. And if I want to feel like I'm building energy something, the whole point of a fake out is to fake you out. Like, it's supposed to be empty on purpose, right? So that's why people cut off the bass. But in this case, it's just a layer of a bass. You don't have a sub bass playing or the layer playing with it. So it already feels really isolated, and it makes it really tense. So it's already fulfilling its purpose. We just need to create contrast. So we need a part before it that is loud and full. And usually that would be a build up. So in our previous section where I have the drums with the alien theme with it, I'm gonna just have the drums keep playing. I'm not going to speed them up, but I'm gonna add a separate drum that's like a trap snare. And I'm going to make it so that trap snare gets faster and faster when the buildup comes. I'm also gonna low pass it, and I'm gonna filter it over time so it opens. So in those 7 bars, it opens up, and then I have a proper buildup. And then I'll add some other effects like reverb or whatnot. And then I'll cut it off right when the fake out starts. And that's how you make it. So like, imagine on this drop here, I take a razor and I slice it in half, and then I just I separate the 2 pieces, and then I have a space in the middle. And then in the center is where I make the transition. I just take parts of the left side and put them together, and parts from the right side and stitch them together, and then, you know, you have your bridge. Typically like tension buildups. The repeated kicks or snare buildups usually seem way too much for me in a rhythm sense. Then just don't do it. You can just like I just give you an example of like what I probably do, but in the setting, if you're struggling with transitions, like, that is how you would do it. It doesn't have to be exactly the way I say it, but that's how you get a transition that flows better and that you like. So just try it out and see, like, if you have a better idea. Like, maybe it's not a kick snare pattern in the intro, maybe it's some kind of trap pattern, or just no drums at all, or just a hi-hat or a ride bell. It could be anything. But thank you, Evadus, for submitting. All right, last one of the stream, we have heirlooms. Oh, man.
Don't you ever let me go. Ooh, you know what we got is gold. Why don't we run away to the stars? 'Cause you told me
Cut and Stitcher, got it.
you stay.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, don't you ever let me go. Ooh, you know what we got is gold. Why don't we run away to the stars? 'Cause you told me forever we should stay together. We should stay together.
Nice. This is sick. Okay, I have a few notes for you.
You told me
First of all,
we
good intro.
together.
Sounds great. Second note, your mixing is probably the biggest concern in here. But as far as I can tell, a lot of your sounds are balanced. It's just you have something that is affecting everything at once, and that I think the culprit is OTT. If you have OTT on your master, it is a lot of OTT. I can hear some crazy compression happening in some way. And it's not necessarily like clipping or anything, so don't have to worry about that, but it is just too much compression. I can definitely hear it. I can hear it on everything. It sounds like everything has like OTT on it or something. Your drums sound like they're overprocessed as well. I don't know what the problem exactly is. It could be disperse or two. That's another one that fucks things up a lot. If you had okay, my philosophy on mixing or just sound design in general is the philosophy of less is more. So try to get a result by using the least amount of plugins as possible. Like, think to yourself, I have a budget of this many plugins I can put on something. I'm gonna try and do what I can with the least amount of plugins as I can. It's a really big problem for like producers to not add 20 plugins to one sound when they have free reign to. I urge you to critically look at like your basses, your leads, buses, whatever they might be, and go through all of your effects and think to yourself, is this actually adding something that I like? Is this adding what I need? Do I need to add this? Is this making the sound better? Why is it making the sound better? Like, go through every single plugin that you added to your bass, your leads, and drums, and try to rationalize adding it. Like, imagine there's a guy next to you and he wants to delete all of the plugins you have on there. Like, imagine you're explaining to him why you need every single plugin on those tracks. That's how I think of everything. Like, if I don't need to use it, I don't need to use it. And that kind of comes from me like making packs in Serum. Like, I had to make the preset sound good in Serum. I couldn't rely on outside effects. So I was like, well, I just gotta use what I can in Serum. But like, seriously, critically look through all of them. It could also be a culprit with time stretched drums. Sometimes if you drag a drum in, like a kick, clap, whatever, sometimes FL automatically stretches them. So just like check the sample and see if it has any stretching on. If it does, just reset it to its normal position so there's no stretching at all. Because I know you probably don't, but it might be the case that FL automatically did it without you knowing. Because it does it to me sometimes, and usually it's something weird with it's something weird with like the some drums have like tempo information on it. I don't know why they have tempo information, but they do sometimes. Could be bismuth. What are you using bismuth for? Like that might be the catalyst in this. Give me some context. Like, is bismuth on the master? Is it on the drums? Was it doing? I'm not familiar with it, so one of the lead layers. I don't exactly even know what Bismuth does. I think it's the color base kind of thing, right? Um, you should only use that on like basses or like more atonal and full spectrum things. Things like leads, those are monophonic voices, so they're not going to really benefit from pitch correcting, right? So if you have someone singing and you pitch correct them, you already have control of the notes they sing, so it doesn't make sense to pitch correct them again when you already have full control of the notes. It's like adding auto tune to a saw wave. You know what I mean? It's like it's completely unneeded. The note you're using is perfect already. It's iridescent color resonator. Well, it's like the same thing, I think. It's just like pitch map. I probably don't need that, actually. So that's like the thing. Like, think about it critically. Does my lead that is playing one voice, does it need this? Probably not. Do my chords need it? Depends on if it really makes a difference. I mean, do you want your chords to be full, or do you want them to feel really spectral? Because Bismuth or any color-based kind of plugin like that tend to make them more thin because they don't have any unison. So if you have something with unison on it, it's just going to make it sound like they're all in the same pitch, like exactly. Unison makes you feel like it's wider and fuller. You like the tone it gives? Well, find if there's a way to get a tone that's similar. Like, there just might be other ways around it. But if it's not like a huge change in the mix, then it probably isn't the only thing. But just go through all your plugins and see what they are doing. And maybe if you delete enough of them from like your projects, then it'll be easier to manage and it'll sound better. But nonetheless, thank you for submitting, bro. It's been awesome. It's been like almost 2 hours, damn. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Check out my Patreon. I do shit every week. And I have a show in LA June 12th. Come check it. Yar. Yes, very eventful stream, Kaisel. Holy dude, that was crazy. I deadass thought it was like a friend of mine that was like trying to troll me or something. Like I thought it was like a friend trying to troll me, and then I was like, maybe it's someone that like hates me and they're like trying to troll me. Like, I didn't know. Maybe I made enemies on fucking Marvel Rivals or something, dude, and they found out who I am and submitted a song. I was so confused. And I think everybody else was too. But I mean, content is content, I guess. Just a wild, crazy world. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for sending your songs. I will see you next week. And for those that are subscribed, I'll just see you Saturday with a new video.